afternoon. Can I get all the people who are here that are veterans? Could you raise your hands, please? Outstanding. Okay, you can put them down. As a veteran of 12 years in the Army myself, I thank you, number one, for being here, for representing our candidate, for representing our country so valiantly. And you've just done a tremendous job in being here today, because there's a lot of other things I know on a Thursday afternoon you could be doing, so I want to thank you for that. I want to real quickly kind of put things into perspective of just how important events like these are, and they're happening around Virginia and really around the country right now. That, as you probably heard, Virginia is going to be a targeted state by the Democratic Party. They believe that there you go. They believe that they can win Virginia for the first time, I believe, since Lyndon Johnson, I do believe. So their entire strategy includes places just like Prince William County. In fact, their strategy is to win Northern Virginia and to win those critical counties, which just so happens to be Prince William County. Which is why you see they've kind of put the gauntlet down by having their headquarters less than 200 feet away. Well, maybe 300 feet away. They want us to believe that we don't have a chance to hold on to this county, that we don't have a chance to hold on to this state. Well, the biggest thing that we can do is let them believe that. But while they are believing it, we need to be organizing, getting ready. Those sign-up sheets mean something, because you'll be receiving emails, you'll be receiving information on how you can help us to make sure we keep this state in Republican hands. That's not going to be an easy thing to do this time around. They really believe that. They may not have the candidate, but they have this idea that they can take this state away. So what we have to do is show them, number one, that we have the best candidate for the job, with courage, conviction, and character that they cannot match. That's number one. And then we have to put our organizational muscle behind it and make sure that there's no possible way that they can get what they think they can get. So that on November 4th, not only are we celebrating the fact that we have kept our state in Republican hands, but we have stemmed the tide of what they want to do, not only this year, but in the future. So it's extremely important that we spread the word tonight, that we go out and talk to our friends. We need not just voters, we need motivated voters. And if anyone wants to know what a motivated voter is, the person that picks up the phone and makes the calls, writes the checks, knocks the doors, holds the signs, becomes precinct captains. We need motivated voters that will go out there and make sure that our candidate at the end of the day becomes the commander-in-chief. That has to happen. If you've been watching the news, you've seen for yourselves that issues really do matter now, particularly when it comes to foreign affairs and national security. More than ever, the rest of this country now can see for themselves the difference between having somebody who is inexperienced dealing with world situations and somebody who knows how to do the job from day one. Now more than ever, that can be seen. So it's important that when we leave from here, we leave here motivated to tell other folks about what we're trying to do here, and that we have the best candidate for the job. That's the one thing I want you to leave from here remembering. We have the best candidate for the job. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir, so I need the choir to go out and preach to everybody else. So when you leave from here again, especially the young folks, and I'm looking directly at you guys have got to spread the word. The young folks have the energy. I'm not young like I used to be. So the younger folks have the energy. And I want to see just a whole sea of young people with McCain hats, McCain t-shirts, and McCain lapel stickers ready to go, because our candidate, he's just the best man for the job. I think that's just the biggest thing that we can emphasize. And real quickly, the reason why is, besides all the other things that you've heard about as far as his time that he spent serving his country, besides the time that he spent in the Senate and all the other things that he's done, he is passionate about America. It's not just something he does to get in front of a crowd of people. He is passionate about this country, and that's kind of the president that I want, and I know it's the kind you want too. So thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to working with you.